It is time, ladies and gentlemen, to get into the content. So let's do it. We're going to start off the conversation with good old CD Projekt Red. We're going to start off with CD Projekt Red. And I think this is just, this is a prime example of what we talk about all the time. We talk about this literally all the time. Where you have people in the mainstream gaming industry that should be speaking out, right? We know that there is a lot of people in the mainstream gaming industry that either are speaking out or want to speak out. Unfortunately, it's more so the second one. Not too many people are speaking out because they're too scared for this exact reason. But we do need more people to speak out. And unfortunately, what ends up happening is that half of the people that speak out, they get way too scared and they end up bending the knee. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about. So we have this guy, Michael, whatever, Michael. He apparently is a senior weapons designer over at CD Projekt Red. And he made a statement that is not anything crazy. Like, I don't think this is a crazy statement to make. So this was the screenshot of his first tweet, and I'm going to show you his follow-up tweet. So the first one says, the concerns and criticism around Assassin's Creed Shadows are valid, and I personally think it might disrespect Japanese culture with the provided historical inaccuracy. People, especially Japanese people, have full right to oppose trends like this. So somebody like this acknowledged that what he is seeing is a trend. And let's be real, ladies and gentlemen, this is a trend. I don't give a shit if it's a real person or not. Choosing YASUKE to represent the entirety of male samurais is 100% a fucking trend. You chose a side character with very little history or information to represent all of Japan. Very simple statement. He wasn't being racist. He wasn't being anything. He was just calling it like it is. But the problem is that when you call it like it is, people like Tommy get highly upset at you. And then they get in their feelings because then they look in the mirror and realize that, oh, things aren't working out quite as well, right? So I know Tommy's in the chat watching the stream. Shout out to Tommy. Hope you're enjoying yourself watching basketball, my friend. But again, ladies and gentlemen, this is the issue. So let's showcase this this second picture. So he ended up bending the knee. So this is what he ended up saying after the fact. Now, this entire statement is all literally PR speak. It's all PR speak, all of it, every single bit of it. Somebody over at CD Projekt Red told him what to say because it's just it's completely different from what he was saying. It's not even typed in the same way. That's how you know it's completely different. So let's see what he said. He said, I've noticed criticism regarding my recent comment about Assassin's Creed Shadows. After reflecting on it, which you already know what that means. Reflecting means your company told you to put out an apology. And reading your responses and retweets, I realize I owe you an apology. Before I read the rest, let's make it very clear. This person, Michael, whatever. Michael, your entire life on the internet is done. I hope that he realizes that. I hope that his entire career, his entire social media presence, everything about him is now going to be owned, controlled, and operated by the woke mob. That's it. Like, once you bend the knee and you give them this level of power, you're done. There is nothing that you can do that is going to change that. They own you now. That's it. You bend the knee to the mob, they own you. It says, first of all, I acknowledge that I am not qualified to share statements or discuss such topics. Well, if that's the case, if you are not qualified to discuss or share statements on this topic, that's got to mean that like 99.9% of the people on Twitter arguing about this right now don't have the knowledge or are qualified to share statements. Because everybody on Twitter is just a Wikipedia warrior. They're pretending as if they know the history of the person. Like that's literally what it is. You got all these people arguing about YASUKE, whether he was or wasn't a samurai, blah, blah, blah. And their references are, oh, well, look at him in this game. Look at him in this fictional, media. That proves that he was a samurai. You know what I mean? Like, everybody and their mother would be not qualified to have a conversation about it. So what he is essentially trying to say is that he's not allowed to have a conversation about this because he is white. That's what he's trying to say. That's what he's trying to put across the room. He's not qualified to share statements or discuss such topics, which, again, this is PR speak. Then he says, your feedback has highlighted the importance of my being more informed and respectful in my opinions. Bro, it's your opinion. That's why it's an opinion. You're not supposed to be, anything like stand by your opinion. Why are you worried about what other people think about your opinion? That's when it stops being your opinion and it starts being a thought that's controlled by someone else. Just say what you want to say and stand by it. But the problem is they can't stand by it. You know damn well, all of us know in this chat right now, shout out to the almost 300 on YouTube right now, like the stream. You guys all know that the first statement he made was the truth. You guys know that, right? Like, at least to him anyway. The first statement that he made was the truth to himself. This second statement is all bullshit. It's all bullshit. It has shown me that we should be more open to new ideas and not restrict ourselves too much while creating new worlds. There it is. That's the PR statement right there. That's the PR. That's the company speaking through him. We all draw inspiration from a wide range of media, and that's great. I appreciate your patience and understanding. I've learned something valuable and will strive to do better in the future. I'm looking forward to the next Assassin's Creed. The setting intrigues me a lot with the winky face. You couldn't just stay cucked. You had to throw in the winky face at the end. Oh my God. His balls are done. You are done. It's over. They own you. They own you. This is so sad, man. This is so sad. And again, ladies and gentlemen, it's corporate speak. All of it is corporate speak. The fact that you're trying to say that all of a sudden you're changing, you're like, oh, we shouldn't restrict ourselves from new ideas and, while creating new worlds. Just because let's say you added a Japanese male samurai to the game, that's not the definition of restricting new ideas. Like, you can have a true to form Japanese male samurai and still have plenty of new ideas to showcase in Assassin's Creed. Being black is not a new idea. That's the problem with these white leftists. They think being black is this new hip thing. It's like a fad for them. They want to wear it as a trophy. That's not a new thing. Being black has been around forever. You're just now finding this out. It's ridiculous. Why are you treating it like a fucking trophy? It's insane. I just don't. It really dumbfounds me. I don't know. I just wish people would stick by what they say. Like, don't be a bitch. Like, I really don't know how else to put it other than that. Don't be a bitch. If you're going to make statements like you did, then stand by those statements. And here's the best part. Here's the best part, ladies and gentlemen. What do you guys think he did after putting out this statement? Tell me in the chat. Tell me in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think he did? What do you think he did after putting out this statement? He quit? No, he didn't quit. He cried? Well, he definitely cried. He got pegged? Yeah, that's probably true. He went dark, sort of. Yep. Bent over, yep. Well, he retracted it, obviously. Yeah, we know that. I'm talking about after so what he ended up doing, ladies and gentlemen, tried and true, stunning and brave. My man is protected.